Welcome to IOTT Riot and thank you for your purchase. If you have any questions about this video or about certain steps, please email us and I will respond immediately. If you're missing any screws or something seems stripped out or damaged in your package, email us and we'll get one out to you right away via priority mail. Today we're going to put together the CS 2020 unit with base stand. The stand will come in two separate boxes, but this is the main unit. We're going to put together exactly what you see here. Everything is in the box except for this black cap, which will be in the box for the stand. You'll remove the black cap by removing 4 screws. It's really easy from the stand, and we're going to go ahead and attach it to this piece. So I'm going to take you through this assembly. Inside the box, you'll find these instructions, as well as the mounting arm and screen. The screen has a protective plastic sheet. When we're all done, just go ahead and remove that. The sheet's pretty good, so I feel comfortable just setting it down like that. Inside the box, you'll also see the power cord. This will be plugged in to the bottom of the base stand. The only thing I'll say is this plugs in a little bit tight. The first time I looked at it, I wasn't sure if it fit, but it's actually a really nice snug fit. So you really got to push that into the bottom of the base stand, push it in all the way until you don't see any of the metal contact surface. Once you get it in, it'll be really nice because it won't pull out. Otherwise, in the box, you have some USB cables, which you're not going to need. You're not going to need these mounting screws, and there's also a mount for the desktop stand, which you don't need for this kit. The only other thing you need in the box is this bag of screws. These are really important. There's 2 Allen wrenches, which I'll explain, and then there's the 4 mounting screws. The only thing tricky about all of this is mounting the arm to the screen, which looks relatively simple, but unfortunately the screws have to be mounted from the inside out because this is the part that's threaded. You can't screw it from the outside in. There's the screwdriver I dropped. So the first thing is to remove this plate right here. 4 machine screws, and notice that on the plate it's beveled, so these screws are nicely countersunk into there. When you put it together, just make sure that you got this beveled side out. And then just be really careful removing this. This is the power cord for the unit, and just like anything electronic, the contact is a little fragile. So just remember, when you put it back on, this bevel should be on the outside so these screws can be countersunk. But on the other hand, the screws on the inside are countersunk there. Go ahead, take this mounting arm and separate these 2 pieces. And then we're going to attach this piece onto that interface right there. Let me use this to make it clear. Okay, just make sure this is pointing this way. The screws are in the bag. Those 2 Allen wrenches you see are used to adjust the angle of the monitor. There's a larger one and a smaller one. The larger one adjusts the tightness of the swivel, and the smaller one if you screw it all the way in, it locks the screen so it doesn't move. So these are screwed in. They're inset very nicely. These are nice machine screws. I'm just using, actually my Phillips screwdriver is a little bit smaller than the average one, but I tried it with a regular Phillips head screwdriver. It works just as well. So after you got that done, come back to the unit here, and we're ready to put it back on the monitor. Take this power cord, put it through this elbow here, and then go ahead and screw this back in. After this, we're gonna put on the rest of the mounting arm. You really need to take these two pieces apart to get this cord in easily. It's a little tricky. I wasn't able to snake this cord around without taking it apart. Basically put that back on there. You're almost done here. After that, where'd that cap go? Oh, here it is. This is, once again, this is what you remove from the stand. Take off this little collar. Reminds me of something I saw when I was putting in my kitchen sink. And that's the last thing you need to do. This will go ahead and fit right on your stand, and then when you removed it, there's just 4 screws to put it back on. Once again, all the parts should be in the bag. The most important are those 4 machine screws. If you are missing any parts, please email us and we'll get some out to you immediately.